Good afternoon. It's February the 21st, 2018. Time to wrap up today's trading. Hypothetical simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Also, since the trades have not been executed, the results may be overcompensated for the impact of any of certain market factors, such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are also subject to the fact they're designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made in any account well or is likely to achieve profit or losses similar to those shown. Okay, when we left this contract, we were talking about the market right here coming into balance, and we were going to look for a move out of the 44 area. And right here is the first move down. So first you have to have the idea that the market's coming to balance, and we're going to look for a move out of a particular number. That is our P. This is our point of control. This is our mom, our move out of the middle. And right now, are they just going to grab stops down here and come back in, or are they going to break it? So here's our first move. That's leg number one. Market comes back up, retests this move right here. This is important. Retest that move, that right in there. It holds, and now this is leg number two. This is leg number three. So we had identified this earlier. We were looking for that move out of the 44 area. It came. Now this is the 3-minute time frame. We go take a look at it on the 30-minute time frame. You can see that we've got the move out of the 33 area, right out of this high volume area in M period. And if I were to take that to 5 minutes, there's the move in M. There's the move out of the 44 area that we talked about. So there's a move up on the news. These are the correct splits on the 5-minute. You can't miss moves out of the middle by more than a tick. And there are the moves down. So what do we not want to do? We do not want limit buys nor sells. Got plenty of time to get long in this situation. I don't want to limit buy here. Plenty of time to get long. I don't have much time to get short. So again, just wanted to reiterate or reemphasize what I had shown you earlier. And this stuff works. You just have to find the wherewithal to take the trades once you understand it. Okay, we have an outside day, it looks like, right here, very, very close to it. That means trading range. So it looks like we have a seller at 50 to 55, and the buyer definitely below 2,700 right now, so we got a 50-point trading range. So an outside day on the F1 screen means find a place to trade it. F2, we have a move out of the middle. Now, this is interesting right here when we take a look at the day session. Which way is the most likely move? And I can do a K-split. And when I look at the K-split, the most likely move is to the upside. I'm dealing with a very, very solid P, and we caught that earlier. If I fold this in and look at the congestion area, I'm looking at a B right here on this particular split, right back into the middle, so the most likely move is to the downside. So knowing where to split them, knowing to look for what to look for when the market goes into development is what's going to make you a much stronger profile trader. So we have an outside day trading range. Tomorrow's news, jobless claims 230. LEI plus 0.6. LEI is going to come back into favor a little bit because interest rates are moving higher. Nat gas, don't know. KC Fed 16.5. And then the crude inventory. So we don't have a lot of news tomorrow. My guess is we're probably going to retest the 2700, 2707 area. And it's not going to be difficult to retest 45 to 50. I think in Globex we're looking for a place to sell it to test these lows. Now, the market rallied on the FOMC news. No fourth interest rate increase for 2018 is planned. Yippee, market rallies. Oh, wait a minute. They're planning on increasing interest rates 3 times. So the differential between what I can earn on bonds and on dividends actually became less favorable. So again, you have to look at the traders' reaction to the news, and 3 bumps rather than 4 bumps was better than expected. Buy it. Then the long-term guy comes in, the guy that sets the direction for all these funds, and says, wait a minute, 3 interest rates will make the differential between bonds and equities less attractive, so sell it. And I know you don't want to get into that kind of depth, but just over time we're going to help you develop a strong contextual feeling for the market. You can put stuff into context. Okay, we're at 18 right now, so 24, 29, sell 1. And 34, 39, sell 2. On the buy side, 11 to 16, buy 1. And 1 to 6, buy 2. God dang, this is complicated, Charlie. Just tell me when those 2 lines cross and I want to be a buyer and a seller. It's all I want to know. If it was that easy, a lot of people could do this. So there are considerations, like it or not. Okay, looking at treasuries, they got slammed. Why? Interest rates are going higher. Outside day traded, we have the 7-year piece of paper, so I don't think the bottom falls out of the market. In fact, if we get lower lows in Globex and we see a little buying in X and Y tomorrow, we'll probably be trading from the long side. We stop it right above 120. We're back up to 6, so 1 to 5 buy 1. 25, 29 by 2. London, I'd be a seller tonight. So 7 to 11 for London, sell 1. 15 to 19, sell 2. And that's on the assumption, the short side, that the bottom doesn't fall out of equities tonight. Now, if you're a very, very short-term trader, you can actually learn to read the tape and trade for a couple 1 to 4 ticks. In high volatile situations, more than that. And you don't have to screw with the fundamentals. But the ability to read the tape live real time, that's the last rung on the ladder. And it comes with a lot of practice and a lot of time. Okay, 24, 28's number 1. Sell 31s to 03, sell 1. Sell 7 to 11. This is for London for sell 2. On the buy side, 16 to 20, number 1. So buy 9s to 13s. I'm going to put 1s to 5s out there for buy 2 because of the auction tomorrow, the 7-year auction. I just don't think it will sell in London, but I don't think the bottom falls out because they have to move that paper. And the news was pretty much as expected. The Fed had not telegraphed 4 interest rate bumps In 2018, they had stuck to their original script of 3. So what we had today was not new news. They might not have liked the Fed saying, well, the economy is strong and appears to be getting stronger. Therefore, interest rate increases are warranted. Okay, gold is lower. Interest rates are going up. I can buy a bond and not have to sell off bits and pieces of it to eat. Sell gold, and that's where we are right now. We talked about, gee, Manise is up in K and then it reverses in L. Why is that? Well, 3 interest rate increases as opposed to 4. Buy gold, so this is the trader's reaction to it. Then the investment committee's reaction to it is, wait a minute, they're raising interest rates 3 times in 2018. Sell it. And that's where we are. So those are distinctions to be made. 28 to 30, sell 1. 33 to 35, sell 2. I think we're going to get stops below the day session right here, so we're going to try for 20s to 22s in London and 15 to 17 down in this high volume area. Earl, got snow, sleet, and ice coming tonight. Send me some pictures of your gorgeous sunsets down there. Let me dream. My daughter sent me some from Los Angeles. She lives in Venice, and they don't quite have the humidity that you all do down in Florida, so it's a little bit different look. Okay, looking at crude oil, kind of all over the map today, but a lower high and a lower low. F1, the daily, say sell it. And here we are. So I'm guessing, just looking at this, I'm looking at a B, and I've got to move out of the middle right here, so I'm guessing lower. But again, I don't think the bottom's going to fall out of the market, so on the cheap, we'll try for 60.75 to 61 for buy 1. We have the APIs tonight, so people might be a little hesitant. We'll have a better feel in 60 1/4, 60.50 for buy 2. And okay, we'll make 61.25, 61.50. Sell 1, 61.75, 62, sell 2. I'd like to get it done as close to 50 as possible. And the euro. Fed's raising interest rates. I will get to it 10 momentarily. Lower high, lower low, find a place to sell it. The attractor, like we talked about this morning, is down that 122.75, 123 area, so that hasn't changed. Just haven't gotten there yet, right? Never fast enough for me. So here's the interest rate. Same rally in K period that we saw in gold, a little bit in treasuries and the Emini. Didn't raise it 4 times. Whew, dodged a bullet. So all those that were betting on 4 times had to cover, the short-term traders. But wait, they're raising it 3 times. Sell it. So that's where we find ourselves right now. So 90 to the buck, buy 1. 75 by 2. On the sell side, We'll make 20 to 30, sell 1. 45, 55, sell 2. I'll button it up here 10 and then I'll get right to your question. Hopefully I can answer it. Sometimes I can't. See y'all bright and early in the morning. I'm going to shut it down.